Most people have been taught one rule their entire lives. Never eat anything at night. They're told it slows metabolism, raises blood sugar, disrupts sleep, and turns straight into fat. But what if I told you there is one specific thing you can take at night that does the exact opposite? Something your body does not digest, does not absorb, and does not convert into sugar. Instead, it works while you sleep to improve insulin resistance, lower inflammation, strengthen immunity, repair the gut, stabilize energy, and support deep cellular recovery. And here's the most shocking part. It's not a supplement. It's not expensive. And most doctors never taught you how or when to use it correctly. What I'm talking about is unmodified potato starch, also known as resistant starch. And once you understand what it does inside your body overnight, you may never look at nighttime nutrition the same way again. What makes resistant starch different? Unmodified potato starch is called resistant starch for one simple reason. It resists digestion. Unlike carbohydrates that break down into glucose, resistant starch passes through your stomach and small intestine completely untouched. It does not spike blood sugar. It does not raise insulin. It does not get stored as fat. Instead, it travels intact into your large intestine, where something remarkable happens. This is where your beneficial gut bacteria live, and they are not passive organisms. They are metabolically active, intelligent, and deeply connected to nearly every system in your body. When these bacteria are fed resistant starch, they begin producing powerful signaling compounds, most importantly butyrate. Why butyrate is the real star. Butyrate is a short-chain fatty acid, and it acts like a master regulator inside your body. Its first job is strengthening the gut lining. A weak gut barrier allows inflammatory particles to leak into the bloodstream, a condition often referred to as leaky gut. When that barrier becomes stronger, systemic inflammation drops. And when inflammation drops, people often notice less joint stiffness, reduced arthritis pain, less muscle soreness, improved digestion, reduced bloating, clearer thinking, better mood stability, more consistent energy. Butyrate also plays a major role in insulin sensitivity. Insulin resistance, the hidden root problem. Insulin resistance sits at the center of many modern health struggles. Stubborn weight gain, fatigue, poor circulation, brain fog, accelerated aging, difficulty losing fat even on a healthy diet. When cells stop responding properly to insulin, glucose stays elevated longer than it should, driving inflammation and metabolic dysfunction. Butyrate helps restore insulin signaling, meaning your cells become better at using glucose efficiently. As this improves, many people report fewer cravings, especially late at night, better appetite control, more stable morning blood sugar, fewer energy crashes during the day.
Why nighttime use is so powerful. Timing matters a lot. Nighttime is when your body naturally shifts into repair mode. Growth hormone rises, cortisol begins to fall. Insulin levels are naturally lower. Cellular repair accelerates. Feeding your gut bacteria during this window allows them to produce beneficial compounds while your body is already primed for healing. This is why many people experience deeper sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, less restlessness, reduced morning grogginess, improved bowel regularity, a calmer nervous system. Your body isn't distracted by digestion, it's listening to signals. Immune system benefits you can't ignore. Nearly 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. When beneficial bacteria are fed properly, immune regulation improves. This does not mean overstimulation, it means balance. People often notice fewer exaggerated inflammatory responses, better stress resilience, faster recovery, improved immune stability over time. This is especially important as we age, when immune responses often become either overreactive or sluggish. Why this isn't a supplement scam? Here's a key credibility point. You can buy unmodified potato starch at almost any grocery store. Baking aisle, gluten-free section, natural foods aisle. If ordering online, simply search unmodified potato starch. When you check the ingredients, it must say potato starch only. Not potato flour, not modified starch, not instant, not pre-cooked. If it says flour or modified, put it back. This is why it's inexpensive. Your body does not absorb it, and you only need a very small amount. One bag can last weeks to months. Why heat destroys the benefits? Potato starch is commonly used for cooking, baking, thickening sauces, or crisping food. But here's the critical detail most people miss. Heat destroys resistant starch. Once heated, it loses its resistance and behaves like a regular carbohydrate. That's why, for health purposes, it must always be used cold and unmodified. Exactly how to use IT, this matters. Start small. Begin with 1 teaspoon of unmodified potato starch. Mix into cold water only. Take 1-2 hours before bed. If you're sensitive or prone to bloating, start with 1/2 teaspoon. Increase slowly over several days. More is not better. Your gut bacteria need time to adapt. What most people notice: within days, many people report less nighttime hunger, smoother digestion, more regular bowel movements, deeper sleep, calmer feelings throughout the day. Within 1 to 2 weeks, improvements often include reduced bloating, lower inflammation, fewer cravings, more stable morning energy, better focus, improved recovery, a sense that the body is working with them, not against them.
Why this works so differently? This is not a stimulant. It's not a quick fix. It's not forcing anything. It's a signal. A signal to your gut bacteria to produce compounds that regulate inflammation, insulin sensitivity, immune balance, nervous system calm, overnight repair. Sometimes the most powerful health changes don't come from what your body digests, but from what it listens to while you sleep. When used correctly, unmodified potato starch can quietly support healing at the deepest levels night after night. I truly believe this simple practice can do wonderful things for your health. If this message helped you, leave your thoughts in the comments below. And most importantly, make it a great day.